So today in math, we are going to, of course, be building on our skills like we do every day. But I want us to warm up with 4 quick problems. All the skills in these problems we are going to use today. I think that's so cool about math. We use what we already learned to do something new. So, Super Scholars, we're going to make the next 10. 86. What is 86's next 10? There's 8 tens now. 90, 9 tenths. 86's next 10 is 90. And what do we need to get there? Can you tell me the addition sentence? 86 plus 4 equals 90 because 6 and 4 are pairs to 10. Good job. We're going to do one more. What about 38? What is 38's pair? What is 38's next 10? There's 3 tens now. 40. 40 is the next 10. So, how do we get there? 38 plus what equals 40? 38 plus 2 equals 40 because 8 and 2 are pairs to 10. Good job, people. Okay, these next 2 problems, we are going to turn a sentence into a 10 plus fact. So, 9 plus 6. Can you solve this problem by creating a 10 plus fact? How do we do this? We have to turn this 9 into a 10, which comes from the 6. And then, what's left over? A 5. So, 9 plus 6 is equal to 10 plus 5, which is 15. 9 plus 6 and 10 plus 5 equals 15. Good job. Okay, we're going to do one more of these. So, let's solve 8 plus 3 by turning it into a 10 plus fact. How are we going to do this? What would be the equal equation? We have to turn 8 into a 10. How do we do that? We take a 2 to turn 8 into a 10 because they're pairs. So then, what's next? A 1 goes in our other side because it's left over. So 8 plus 3 is equal to 10 plus 1, exactly. And what is 8 plus 3 and 10 plus 1? What's the answer? 11. Both of these problems equal 11. And we used our super awesome knowledge to solve them with mental math. Okay, people, let's take a look at what our goal is for today. Might look pretty similar. It says, I can solve an addition sentence using a 10 frame to create a 10 plus problem. Hey, we have had this learning goal before. This is what we were working on last week when we were solving equations like this. We started with a 10 frame. But today we are upping the stakes and we are working with bigger equations and 2-digit numbers. that's what's different about today. We're working with bigger numbers, and we can use the same knowledge to solve even bigger equations. And the reason we're working to create 10 plus problems in our head is to add to our mental math strategy toolbox. Making a 10 plus problem isn't the only way to do math, but it's another tool that we are trying to sharpen so we can do mental math quicker. So take a look. This problem, 16 plus 2. We have a strategy to solve this equation. Do you remember what it is? We're using our place value. How are we solving with place value? The 2 ones is going to add to the 6 ones. 6 plus 2 is 8, so 16 plus 2 is 18. We have a strategy to use our place value to do mental math by adding the ones. But that strategy might not always apply, so we have to learn new ones. For example, 16 plus 8. If we try and add the 8 ones to the 6 ones, then this problem seems to get a little messy if we're trying to solve with place value that way. But we can solve this problem by making a 10 plus fact. It's another tool we have to solve different kinds of problems. So let's get started. I need you to get out your double 10 frame. Let me pull it up. Your double 10 frame like last week. You're going to need your eraser counters. I got my stars. And you need your 10 sticks. Since we're working with bigger problems today, you're going to need your 10 sticks. So we got a lot of stuff. 10 sticks, double 10 frame, and eraser counters. Make sure you have all those out. You've got a nice flat surface so you can work. Okay, awesome people. We are going to start practicing this strategy by solving 18 plus 4. We are going to turn 18 plus 4 into a 10 plus fact and solve quickly in our heads. And today we're using our 10s frame so we can see exactly how this happens. So first off, I need you to show me 18. Can you pick out one 10 and show 8 ones? Let's see. So I have my 1 10, and then I'm just going to show 8 ones on that first 10 frame. I'm going to show 8 ones. So I have 5 and 8. Okay. Do we all see that? You should have the same thing. We have 1 10 and 8 ones. That's 18. So now we are going to add our 4. And remember, you're going to use a different color or a different shape, depending on your erasers, a different color so we can see what we're adding. So go ahead, add 4 to your 10 frames. We're adding 4. Okay, we have our 18 and we have 4. What do you notice happened? What do you notice happened with our first 10 frame? It got completed. Our 8 turned into a 10. So now, Super Scholars, how many 10s do we have? 1, 2. We have 2 10s, our stick and our completed 10 frame. So 1, 2 10s is what number? What number is 2 10s? It's 20. We have 20 right here on our 10 frame. So now that we took 2 from that 4 and made a 10 with 8, what's left over? What is left plus 2. We have 20 plus 2. And this problem we can solve with quick place value knowledge. What is 20 plus 2? It's 22. 2 tens and 2 ones. So, if 20 plus 2 equals 22, what is 18 plus 4? It's 22 as well, because we just proved these equations are equal. So, Super Scholars, we are using the same strategy of borrowing from our number to make the first number into a 10, and therefore quickly solve our 10 plus fact. So let's try another one. I want you to reset your board and then come on back. Okay, reset. We have a nice clear board and we're ready to try our second problem. So we are now working to solve 37 plus 5. And we are going to do that by turning this into a 10 plus problem. So let's start. Can you show me 37? I need you to show me 3 tens and 7 ones. So show me 3 tens with your sticks, 3 tens, and then 7 ones, 7 ones. Awesome. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 tens, 30, and 7 ones, 37. So you should have the exact same thing as me. So now we can add our 5. I want you to add your 5, keep working from left to right in your second color. Let's add 5. Okay, you can see I added 5 orange stars. And what happened? Can you talk out loud? What happened when we added those 5 orange stars? The 7 ones became a 10 because we completed it with 3. So now, how many 10s do we have? We started with 3, but we just completed another one. How many 10s do we have now after adding? We have 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. And 4 10s is which number? It's 40. So we right now can see 40 on our 10 frame. So we created a 40 by using 3 to complete 7 to make that 10. Once we did that, what was left over? What do we still need to add? What's there? A 2. We have the 2 that we still need to add. So by using our 10 frame, we turned 37 plus 5 into 40 plus 2. This we can quickly solve in our heads. 40 plus 2 is what? 42. 4 tens, 2 ones. So if we know these are the same, what is 37 plus 5? It's 42 as well. Good job. Okay, we have one last one to go, but before we do our final problem together, I want us to reset and then you're gonna stand up. So first we're gonna reset and then we're gonna stand. Okay, here we go. Are you standing up? Because we have our movement break for math. So are you on your feet? I've got a this or that for you. Do you prefer Halloween or do you prefer Thanksgiving? Which fall holiday is your favorite? Halloween, Thanksgiving. going to do 5 jumping jacks. Thanksgiving, you're going to do 5 hop jumps. So take your pick. I like Halloween. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. We got our wiggles out. Now everybody sit back down, and I'm going to bring back our 10 frame. Okay, everybody is seated. You have all your materials still flat out, and you're ready to do one last problem together. Okay, we are going to transform 68 plus 6 into a 10 plus fact. So let's do that with our 10 frame. Can you show me 68, 6 tens, 8 ones? Show me 68. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. And then I'm going to make my 8 ones. Here we go. Okay. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 8. So now that we're showing 68, we can add those 6. So let's go ahead, add your 6. See what we get. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I added our 6, and now I want you to tell me, what happened? What did we do? What did we transform? We turned our 8 into a 10 by completing it with that 2, since 8 and 2 are pairs to 10. So now, how many 10s do we have? How many 10s do we have? We have 7 10s. Our 6 plus this 10 that we just created. So 7 10s is what number? 70. We turned 68 into 70 by completing it with 2. So after we made our 10, what's left over to add? What do we still need to add to this? A 4. We have our 10s, and then 4 ones are remaining. So we created the problem 70 plus 4. What is 70 plus 4? 74, which we can solve quickly. 7 10s, 4 ones. So if these are equal, what's 68 plus 6? 74. They're the same thing, and we know that. Okay, Super Scholars, awesome job. I'm going to clear the board one last time and then tell you what I need from you. So, reset. Okay, awesome people. You are going to work on 2 equations on your own, and you are going to work to transform them by using your 10 frame and those 10 sticks. So the problems you are going to work on are 17 plus 8 and 39 plus 5. You are going to show these numbers starting with 17 and 39, and then show that when you add, how does it become a 10 plus fact? Then with that 10 plus fact, you are going to solve, therefore, both equations. So we are building up our skills and using them to expand our mental math capacity. I'm so excited for you to keep building your skills. So keep out all your tools and let's tackle these 2 problems. Okay, here we go.